Hello pinchers, welcome back. Today we are going to do chicken roast. Chicken roast is very delicious and tasty and very easy way of. So I am going to show you how to make chicken roast. So what I have here is 2 pounds of chicken breast with the bone. You can take either boneless or with the bone. You know, I took it with a little bone because that gave you a little taste. So I am going to marinate the chicken with before frying. This is 1 teaspoon of garam masala. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. You cannot see, but that's a salt there. This is half teaspoon of black pepper powder, half teaspoon of chili powder. This is Kashmiri chili, and a half teaspoon of turmeric. So I'm going to marinate the chicken after I go over all these. Okay, to make a paste, I have 2 tablespoons of ginger, minced, diced. You know, you can cut it the way you like, but this is minced. This is 2 tablespoons of garlic, that also minced, cut it in small pieces. And this is 4 shallots, the pearl onion, it gave a little extra taste. If you have it, you can add it, that really give a little flavor, additional flavor. And this is 3 medium onion already sliced, and 2 green chili, I cut it half and slit. And this is 3 curry leaves stack. So I'm going to use 2, then 1 to put it on top for garnish. I'm going to fry the chicken in coconut oil, and you can use any oil, whatever you like it. So I'm using coconut oil. I'm frying the chicken with a half cup of coconut oil. Then we can use the same oil to do the paste, and we can add a little bit more if we need it. Then the other things I have is 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Again, this is Kashmiri chili powder, and if you like to have a little bit hot, you can add the medium, the hot chili, but this is a Kashmiri chili powder. And 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, and 2 teaspoons of garam masala, half teaspoon of fennel seed powder, and half teaspoon turmeric, and half teaspoon of black pepper powder. Then I have 1 large tomato minced, and salt as needed. So I may need maybe another 1 teaspoon or maybe a little bit more. You can add the salt according to your taste. So that's all we need, the spices. So first I'm going to marinate the chicken. I'm going to add all these spices and mix it well. And after marination, we can keep it for 30 minutes or a little more, but I'm not keeping it. You can fry it right away, that's no problem. But if you like to keep it, that's okay too. So I'm going to add all these. So then you can mix it. You can use a spoon or you can use your hand, but I'm using my hand. Okay, just mix it good. Just to incorporate all these spices to the chicken pieces. This look good. So next step is we're going to fry the chicken. Okay, I'm going to fry the chicken now. So I got the frying pan. So I'm going to turn the heat. So I'm going to add a half a cup of coconut oil. So once the oil is hot, I'm going to add the chicken to fry.
So, Mommy, you chose chicken breast with bone because bone has a little taste. Is chicken thigh okay?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, so you can use any whole chicken cut in
Whole
pieces.
chicken. Some people use the whole chicken, so we can say that.
Any of those.
And any of this, yeah.
Okay.
Because bone always give a little
flavor.
Yeah.
You were right.
So you can ask for me, Mama, you know, you just so that I can say, of course, you can use chicken thigh, whole.
Okay, mommy. So while the oil is heating, you're using chicken breast with bone.
Right.
Can I use chicken thigh?
Of course, you can use chicken thigh, you can use a whole chicken. Some people use the whole chicken.
Boneless, skinless, it doesn't
Boneless,
matter.
yeah, boneless, skinless,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So I happen to use the chicken breast
Okay.
with the bone. You
Okay.
can use chicken breast, you know, boneless, you can use that. Yeah. So now the oil is hot, so I'm going to add the chicken now. Turn it down a little bit.
Okay. And we just want one row of chicken. Not,
This is chicken breast.
but we don't want chicken on top of each other. One layer.
One layer.
Okay.
That's it. Because we are frying.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna make it. So this is 2 chicken breast. After I took the skin and everything off.
Okay. So, mommy, if I don't have a lot of time, I could marinate this the night before.
You can perfectly fine.
Keep it in the refrigerator.
That give a little more taste.
Okay. Now with chicken, can you freeze the after it's marinated?
You can, sure.
So if I want to keep marinated chicken in the
But
freezer.
in the freezer, yes.
That's okay?
That's fine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can do that. And you know, when you're ready, just leave it out for half an hour. Yeah.
Mommy's determined to make these fit. Look at that.
Yeah. You made it.
We made it. It's kind of, there you go, single layer.
Yeah. Single layer. To the last drop. All down.
Look at that tiny piece. Bye. So, mommy, you fry in coconut oil because it is more flavorful?
More flavorful, it gives more taste.
Okay, but vegetable oil is okay?
Perfectly all right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can buy it in western oil, corn oil, vegetable oil. Yeah.
Before you ask pinchers, we have not tried air frying the chicken. So if you try it, let us know.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
It's possible.
This is one of the easiest way of making chicken roast and
Okay.
very tasty. So we just marinated this, and you know, this is the fast way of doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So once it's cooked on one side, then we're going to turn it over.
Okay.
You know, let it turn it and cook on both sides. So we remove it. Then we can use the same oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mommy, if people are scared to fry chicken, or just work with oil, what would you say?
There's no need to be, you know.
Don't be afraid?
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so we are safe here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get burned.
Right.
That's what I always say. Just watch out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say don't multitask.
Multitask. Yeah. So,
If
you
you're
know,
in front of the fryer, be in front of the fryer.
concentration very important.
Okay.
Yeah. And other thing, cooking, get everything together. If you don't get everything together, you know, if you leave the chicken here, you're trying to get something else, and you know, something can happen. It can overcook. It can get, burned. You know, all those things can happen.
So, Mommy, the reason you gather all the spices isn't just because to show the pinchers, but you do that normally.
Normally, I put everything together.
All the spices.
Oh yeah. If I don't do it,
Yeah.
trouble.
Now, to be clear, Mommy doesn't pre-measure. She knows how much she needs. But for pinchers, she's been measuring the spices.
Yeah. You know, before I used to make a lot of food,
Uh-huh.
and I never measured it, eyeball it. Now I'm so perfect measuring it. Now even for my own cooking, I cannot cook without measuring it.
Oh no! We
So
deprogrammed mommy.
I learned for the pinchers, and I'm doing, it's a practice
Yeah.
now. I'm going to show you as a cook. That's it, maybe
We're looking for a golden brown on both sides.
slight. Well, you don't want to overcook it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
Because
don't we want to overcook it?
Because we are cooking more later, in the
Okay.
spices. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Slightly golden brown. That's all you need. For the spices and oil can smell really good.
You can. And again, oil amounts vary by
The
pan.
pan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is slightly brown,
Yeah.
so I'm going to turn it.
Got you close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to turn everything. Sometimes the pan makes a difference, the heat makes a difference, then you may have to turn it again.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is good, this part. So we'll
Got it.
go and see what happens. Sometimes the middle part, need a little bit more turning.
Yep.
So this is good. Sometimes you can take a two small pan and do it twice.
Okay.
Like one, then after that.
You mean
One after another.
have two pans to cook it?
If I took a smaller pan, so I may have to do it twice.
I see.
Yeah. Once I did this,
Right.
then do
You
the
just
rest.
repeat
the rest, yeah.
You don't have to force it like mommy made it work. If your pan doesn't fit, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Just do it twice.
Yeah, do it twice, that's fine.
Don't worry, pinchers. As you get to know your pan, you'll know what to do. What fits, what doesn't. And when we check to make sure it's mostly cooked, we're looking at the big pieces, right?
Right, yeah. All the pieces stand.
Yep.
Take a bite to see it cooked.
So pinchers, I think this is the third way of cooking chicken curry that mommy has on the website. I think we have chicken with coconut curry,
Oh, yeah.
chicken curry,
Yeah, that's a chicken
a simple
curry.
one,
Yeah, simple one.
and this is a chicken roast
Chicken roast and butter chicken.
and butter. Oh, four.
Right.
And mommy, as I always ask, what do you eat this with?
Yeah, if you have any preference, any request, so please let us know.
What do you eat this with?
Oh, God. Chicken roast rice, naan, chapati, puri, very tasty.
Very tasty.
Very tasty. Yeah. And fried rice. Yep.
Okay, pinchers, we're back. Sorry,
So I just want you to see the chicken is cooking.
it's been cooking for a while, so don't
Yeah.
use real time. We took a pause.
Yeah.
My sister called with the baby.
Still the same. Keep going.
So mommy's just turning it over.
Yeah,
to
one
make
more
sure
time, one more time. And I
it's
just want to
cooked.
make sure both sides is cooked.
So we're looking for that even color. See?
Even color. That's a bone part. Okay, yeah.
And also, pinchers, the how to wash and cut chicken is an episode we have on YouTube. So if you're wondering how to do all of that, we'll link it in the video. Mommy shows you how to cut chicken and how to wash it
Yeah, it's in a
in a
it's
video.
already, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in a, yeah, it's frying. We're going to check and see this is cooked. So you have to make sure both sides cooked evenly. And like I said, that it's going to cook a little bit more later, in the
Yeah.
gravy
But
paste.
you don't want it to burn, pinchers. That's why
Oh,
Mommy
no.
turned it over, okay? So it's getting a nice brown crust.
So I'm going to show. I'm going to take one of the piece. See?
All white.
All white.
Okay.
You can take one other piece.
Let me take a longer piece. Okay.
See, what do you see pink otherwise?
Right. We don't want pink.
Yeah. So I'm going to take it another container. Oh, no. Chicken piece. This is what you need. Oh, yeah.
Careful of the oil splattering. Again, Mommy's used to it. If you're new
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
kitchen,
Please
be
don't
careful.
get burned. Problem. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. You don't get burned. So I'm going to get the crumbs. Oh. This part is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, strain that, because I don't want any crumbs when we.
Huh? No, Mommy, do as
yeah?
Mommy's going to do.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll look at her.
Not much crumbs, but I don't want it to. So this is where we are going to cook all our onion, all the other spices. So we use a half a cup of coconut oil. So I'm going to go with this right now. If you need a little bit more extra, if you like it dry, you can add a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. So first I'm going to put the ginger first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
The oil is hot already. The pan is getting hot.
Mommy put it on high heat just now.
Yeah. Because the pan is not very hot. So I'm going to turn it because I put the ginger already. Using the same oil,
Yep.
give more taste, flavor. Next, I'm going to put the small onion, It's a pearl onion.
The shallot.
Also called shallots. If you don't have it, use the onion. That's okay. Because some places it's hard to get pearl onion. Yeah. So that was 2 tablespoons of ginger and 4 shallots of pearl onion. Small onions.
And we're still going to use onions later for the gravy? Is that why?
Yeah, this give additional flavor.
I see.
That's what it is. So I'm going to add the garlic, 2 tablespoons also.
Mommy, again, if they have frozen ginger, frozen garlic, that's okay?
That's perfectly fine. I'm going to show one day, how to make the ginger garlic paste. How you can freeze and you can use it. Yeah. So next is,
How do you know when to add the next, Mommy?
yeah, you just saute it for like a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, let it cook. The heat is on. Because it's going to still cooking in the oil, taking it out.
Got it.
Yeah. So now I'm going to add the onion. This is 3 onions. Next is the chili and the green chili and the curry leaves. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. We added 1 teaspoon for the chicken, and this is another 1 teaspoon. So later we'll check and see if you need more, more salt.
Mommy, a pincher asked a really good question yesterday.
What is
if
it?
there's too much salt, what could you do?
Oh, you can do a lot of things to get rid of the
Extra
salt.
Okay.
Yeah. You can add either milk.
Okay.
You can add cream.
Okay.
Or you can add potato, if it is appropriate for the curry, whatever.
Boiled potatoes.
Yeah. You can put raw potato cut in small pieces. You can add it.
Boiled. It should be soft.
No, you can add a raw. If it's cooked already,
I see.
then you can boil a potato without adding salt. Put it in that.
Okay.
And it will soak the salt.
Got it.
Yep. And otherwise, if the curry is appropriate, add a little vinegar and sugar.
Okay.
You can add that.
So it partly is, it depends, but it is salvageable.
So I'm adding the green chili now. And 2 curry leaves, 2 stalks.
Okay.
I saved 1 to put it on top after, that's a gardening.
Sure.
Yeah. So this looks like good enough,
So this is enough oil because everything is coated.
Coated, yeah.
The pinchers, you want it to look like this, see? Mommy didn't add extra oil.
No, I didn't add. If the pinchers like to add a little bit more, you can, but this is enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
See the onions getting translucent?
Yeah. So after this is slightly brown, we are going to add the dry spices. So after the dry spices, we're going to add the tomato. If everything is handy, you don't have to run around or anything like that. Always add less salt.
Okay, start small.
Always, yeah. Because, more salt than, ruin the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna, if it is less, always you're gonna add more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can try to fix it, but it's easier to start less.
Yeah, you can fix it. Takes a little time to cook the onions.
Pinchers, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments if there's anything you are looking for. Recipe-wise, Mommy likes testing, writing recipes.
Sure. I'll be happy to do it. So please let us know.
Think about subscribing.
Also try to make some chicken roast.
Ooh, yeah.
The easy way.
Try to make this recipe.
Yeah. Everything cooking together.
I think this is always the longest part of cooking. Is the onion.
Onion takes time.
Yeah.
But it's getting there.
Mommy, you have a good memory for what people like. How do you remember everybody's favorite dishes? Mommy remembers all her children, and I mean outside of me, Amy, and Gina, and Josh. Mommy remembers all her church kids and her nephews and nieces' favorite meals.
When they come, they will tell, oh my God, I like chicken curry and chor. I like more, the yellow char,
Yep.
like Kashmiri says. And beef, some people like beef. Some people like the appam and chicken curry.
You just remember?
Yeah.
It's like a personality?
Yeah, personality. Or you just cook, chicken, beef, fish, that. And kappa. Okay, now it is brown now. So what I'm going to do is here, it's brown. That's all you need. So I'm going to turn the heat down. Every time when you add the spices, the heat has to be down. You don't want the dry spices to burn. Yeah. So I turn the heat down to low. So this is all our spices. This is coriander powder, 2 tablespoons. And this is the garam masala, black pepper powder, fennel seed powder, turmeric, and chili powder, Kashmiri chili.
Okay.
So I'm going to add all at the same time. You mix it until the raw smell goes away.
Okay.
Smells good now. And after this, you're going to add the tomato.
Okay.
So once the tomato is soft and mushy, when you add chicken, also add a little bit water.
Okay.
You can add the water after you put the chicken, or you can add the water before that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So what you can do is you can turn the heat up a little bit. Again, I'm going to add the tomato now.
Okay.
Tomato itself has some water. So turn the heat up. So mix it. So we can put the lid on and cook for 2 minutes, and it'll get cooked and get soft and mushy. So we'll do that.
Okay.
But once you put the lid on, you have to check it in between.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to just close it just for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
You're keeping it on high?
Uh, we can keep it in between, medium.
Okay.
But you have to check it in between, you don't want to get
So you check every minute? 30 seconds?
2 minutes maybe.
Okay, so
Yeah.
after 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
All right. We'll
Yep.
be right back then.
All right, so I'm going to check and see what happened here.
So you're mashing the tomatoes as you mix
Yeah,
for me?
yeah, because it cooks. Keep it lid closed.
Uh-huh.
It will cook.
Okay.
So you can just give it a little smashing.
Help along the way.
Yep. So I'm going to keep the lid one more time.
Okay.
With 2 minutes, you can cook like that.
Okay.
All right, there's another minute. So 2 minutes we kept it, the lid on. So now it is almost ready though. So I'm just give it a little mushy, give it a little. So you can add a little bit water to get the gravy. It will get the chicken. So I'm going to add a little bit, after putting the chicken also you can add the water, or you can add it now. So I'm going to add it now. This is the boiled water. I boiled the water can either add a half a cup to one, quarter cup to one half cup. So I added quarter cup. So now we're going to add the chicken and see how the gravy looks like. So I'm going to add this. Mix it up. So now I'm going to cook, to get the gravy to the chicken. So we had to close it and cook it for another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mixing in between?
Mixing in between. Okay. So I'm going to check and see if we have enough salt.
Okay.
A little bit more salt. So I'm going to add another teaspoon.
Okay.
Okay. And we add another tablespoon.
Why do you add another tablespoon?
So to have a little gravy because it's going to cook
Okay.
for another 5 minutes and I don't want to get done.
It also helps create steam?
Yeah, the gravy, I need to get to the...
Okay.
So, you can go from quarter cup to half cup.
Okay.
So I add a quarter cup plus 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
See, it looks like beautiful chicken roast. Okay, so I'm going to just close it. So we'll keep it like that for medium to low
Okay.
for 5 minutes, and mix it in between.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Yep. So I'm going to mix it. All the spices will get to the chicken. Ooh,
And you're mixing so it doesn't burn?
It won't burn. Also, it will incorporate.
More flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, the chicken is already cooked. You saw that. So, but getting the spices.
Okay.
So we'll keep it closed for another 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, pinchers. Now look at that. Beautiful. And you can see the oil separate, and that's another. Smell good. Oil separated. And the chickens here, each pieces.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, smell delicious. There's a curry leaves there. So our chicken roast is almost ready. Look at that.
Yum.
It's ready to go.
All right.
All right, okay. So that's our chicken roast. It's done. So I'm going to put it in another container. Just a little. Give it on the top.
Curry leaves. Mommy, you added curry leaves?
Curry leaves, yeah. I just put a garnish. All right, pinchers, our chicken roast is ready. And you put your mind to it, you can do it. It's a very simple way of doing it. So please try to do it and please let us know. And thank you for watching. Thank you. See you next time with another episode of video.